Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from the Elkins area here in eastern West Virginia. We're on Lower Shaver Fork, and you know, it's one of those places where it gets absolutely hammered by anglers. Today was an interesting day. We started out in the afternoon, it was hot, it was sunny, it was in the mid-80s, and then all of a sudden we had storms come in. It dropped the temperature about 20 degrees, but you know what? The fish never stopped biting. Now, this section of river is actually, it's an 88-mile long section of river. We're on the lower stretch of river here. We're about, I don't know, about a half mile right now from the Bowden Fish Hatchery if you look it up on Google Maps. Now, this is, again, the Allegheny Mountains. It's one of the most beautiful systems you're gonna find anywhere in the state of West Virginia. Oh. Dude, you got another golden. Oh. You gotta be kidding me.
That's the only thing I can catch today, but hey, we're gonna take them all.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got a, I don't know, man, there's a bunch of them laying out here, and I guess what? They're swiping and swiping, but hey, I picked this one out. He's not the biggest one, but he sure is pretty.
We'll send him home after a quick picture.
I mean, he's not that bad though, hey. Right in the lip, easy release for him.
You going home, buddy. You bit the right bait. See you later, brother.
Bye-bye. Let's go catch your brothers.
You going? Rainbow.
Rainbow.
You tried for that golden and the rainbow came and just thrashed it. Oh, that's a beast. Look at that nice rainbow. Woo, you jumper. Whoa.
Got this beautiful fish here on Yellow Jackets of Pautzke bait. Need to try these.
Looks like a rainbow. Coming in pretty good?
Yeah. Doesn't get on.
When you're hot, you're hot.
I'm hot, baby. Thank you. Pautzke baits.
We're out here on the Shavers Fork River. This is one of the most beautiful rivers in the state of West Virginia, and it actually receives more stocking and more pounds of trout a year from the West Virginia DNR than any other river in our state. So it's great fishing opportunities. The river's absolutely gorgeous, and we're on the lower Shavers Fork today, which this is a little bigger water. So that's both good and bad in two ways. One way it's a little more difficult, so you have to use some techniques and really spend some time out there fishing to catch those fish, because they really spread out. They can be more difficult to catch. What's good about it is that means a lot of people haven't caught them. So that means there's fish around here all year round. This is a great opportunity to come and fish. There's fish in all the pools throughout this whole lower Shavers Fork section, so it is a great unique fishing opportunity for the state.
All right, so we have found what appears to be another beautiful hole, which there is no shortage of on this river right here. The key is, I see Mike putting on yellow jackets right now. When he gets bit, is he gonna hook the fish or not?
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Is that
Don't worry, I got one. Big.
you did get the golden.
I got a golden. Oh, that's a good one, dude.
All right.
Look at that one. Oh, he's a nice one.
Got him out of it.
That's a real good one, dude.
I guess you answered our question.
Oh, dude, he's at least 3 pounds. Maybe. I might be exaggerating, but he's a good one for sure. Oh,
Ooh.
fire the net, man. I got him now.
Woohoo!
All right, as you see, we were fishing this real soft inside, man. It's a real deep pocket on this inside trench, and then drops off into this pocket, and guess what? Little bobber down action on a really good solid golden. Look at that stripe right there.
Time to send you back.
Just gorgeous. Look at that stripe on him, full fins. As soon as he's ready to go here, there he goes.
See you later, buddy.
We caught a lot of goldens, as you've seen, and I'm gonna tell you what we did today to catch those fish. I'm running a 6.6 rod and 4-pound test. I didn't have to go to fluorocarbon. They weren't that picky today, but 4-pound was the key. And we also used a float. As you see, there's a lot of rocks in the water, so we're keeping our bait up there. We're saving a lot of hooks and a lot of gear today. Plus it gives it that natural presentation running down the creek, and that's how we caught a lot of fish. But like I said, 4-pound test was the key, and a little bit smaller hooks. You know, because they were seeing those hooks and they were shying away from it. We put on smaller hooks, and that's how we caught a lot of fish. But the main key today was a little bit of yellow jacket eggs orange deluxe, and chartreuse. You know, these were all very, very effective today. You know, we caught a couple on yellow jackets, had to switch up to orange, and then we had to switch to chartreuse. You know, they get tired of seeing that same bait rolling by them, so switching it up is always a good key to catch a lot of fish.
All right, so we've done a lot of walking. As you can see, we came down from that bridge up there and we were kind of looking for golden rainbows. And there's one right here. I don't know if we're gonna get him to bite. And he just bit and we didn't get him. But I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this with your eyes. Matter of fact, you can. That right there is a golden rainbow, and it shows you how easy they are to spot. The downfall is everybody else can see them too. And this is several days after a stalking, so a lot of people are in this area fishing for these golden rainbows. But we're gonna see if we can get bit. All right, so we just missed him on this last one, but we didn't stick a hook in him, so there's a good chance that he is gonna eat again. And he turned, and that time we swung, missed, and you guys saw him get hooked on film right there. All right, so we've moved back up to the golden that's had the best of us so far, giving him a little bit of a break. We're seeing if that time off will convince him to start biting again. And
Like you did again.
you know what?
I might have to,
I think that's what happened last time we were with him.
might have to let somebody else go.
Man, are you using the naturals or what are you using?
Yellows.
Yellow jacket? All right, so we're gonna show you guys what we're using here. This is what the golden has eaten, I don't know, maybe a half dozen times. We're kind of running out of eggs here.
Look at another jar.
Yellow jackets, there it is. No matter where we go in West Virginia, goldens seem to be demolishing the yellow jackets. And we're gonna see if he is gonna hold true to that statement. Got him. Oh my gosh. Oh!
Oh yes!
Got him.
Got it, guys. It only took me like 3 innings, but I got it.
Give me the net, let me.
Yeah, baby. All right, well, hey, guess what? I'm on like the 7th inning stretch, and I finally got him. And hey, good looking fish. I mean, I only missed him about 10 times, and we're gonna send him home, let somebody else catch him because he's a little hungry guy.
Well, here in the Schaefer's Fork River, we actually stock it in the spring starting in January. We'll stock one time during the month of January. We stock twice during the month of February, and then weekly from March through May. And at this particular river, because it's big, it's a cold river, we're high up in the mountains, we also stock it 2 different weeks in October for a total of 18 stockings a year. And receiving you know, 1,500 pound or so of trout each time the river stocks. So it's a huge amount just in this section. So it's a great fishing opportunity all year round, whether it's in the spring or in the fall. I think most people probably think of trout fishing in the spring, and that's a target like where we are today here. And lots of anglers out here today, but just lots of fish out here available for them. We stock the rainbow trout, we stock the famous West Virginia golden rainbow trout, as well as brook trout and brown trout. So there's 4 different species here that are kind of stocked simultaneously, and it is possible in a day to catch all 4 of those species in a single day here in this river.
We're so close to Elkins. There's so many campgrounds, trailer parks, houses, bridges, public access areas that this place absolutely gets pounded by anglers from all across West Virginia. The good news is it's big enough you can always find your own spot on the bank, or you can nestle yourself in there with other anglers that are in there doing the same thing. Now, we caught all of our fish today on 3 baits. We started out with those famous yellow jackets, and everybody knows West Virginia golden rainbows, love those to death. Then we switched over to the orange deluxe, and when the bite got finicky, we used chartreuse garlic. Reason why we use those 3 baits, hey, this is West Virginia. Everybody's using red eggs, they're using pink eggs, so we brought those 3 eggs, and we knew it's something the fish hadn't seen as frequently as the other ones. Now, this stretch of water, when I say it's heavily stocked, the West Virginia Department of Natural Resources does one heck of a job stocking 22,000 pounds of trout in here. Now, 80% of those fish are rainbows. Then you have about 20% that's mixed up with golden rainbows, brook trout, and brown trout. So it's one of those places where you may get lucky, bat for the cycle, and catch all 4 species in the same day. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.